Hi guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. It is officially planner launch season, and in my last video, I previewed the brand new Erin Condren teacher lesson planners that will be launching May 16th for EC insiders and May 17th to the general public. So if you are interested in checking out some of the new teacher lesson planner options, I will leave that video linked down below so you can go check it out. But in today's video, I am previewing some of the teacher accessories that will be launching with the planners. Before we dive into these products, I just want to thank Tori Johnson with the Erin Condren affiliate team for sending me these products. I did not pick any of these out myself. They were just kindly sent to me to preview here on my channel. And as a teacher myself who uses the teacher lesson planner in my classroom, I love some of these accessories that I get to use alongside my planner. If you frequently purchase from Erin Condren, then you can expect a lot of the products that you're used to seeing, like brand new interchangeable covers, new notepads, new stickers, new dashboards, all that fun stuff, as well as some new products that you haven't seen before. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to start first with these beautiful interchangeable covers. There are going to be several new cover designs coming out with the lesson planners. This is a really pretty watercolor floral design. This would be a great cover to pair with the In Bloom interior layout. Now, if you haven't used Erin Condren before, all of their covers are interchangeable, so you can just snap them on and off your planners with these little frayed edges here, and when you get bored of your planner, you can just snap on a new cover and it's like you have a brand new one. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite aspects of the Erin Condren planners. You can also use these on pretty much any coiled planner of the same size, which is great. So like I said, since these were sent to me, I did not get to customize them myself. Typically, I will get my name or like the school year added to them, but it looks like they added these cute little quotes, which is super cute, and I will definitely still use it. So anyway, just this really, really pretty floral cover. I think it is absolutely stunning. Erin Condren definitely knows how to do their florals, that's for sure. And then this second cover here is absolutely one of my favorites. This was actually a collaboration with Etta V, which they have collaborated with her in the past, and she just has this beautiful, artistic, colorful style to her artwork that just always looks so beautiful on these planner covers. And so this is one of the options. It's this really pretty watercolor, and they added the year on there in rose gold, which it just looks absolutely stunning. And there is some metallic on here. The covers typically go for $8, I believe. So that should be consistent with these covers. I can't remember if there's a difference in the price if you choose a metallic cover, but I think in general, these covers are usually about $8. So that's what the price will look like there. There's the back side. And the inside cover, super, super pretty. There's also an Etta V design that I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's a floral design. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. It's so gorgeous. I'm definitely going to be picking that cover up. All right, so those are just a couple of the cover options, but like I said, there will be several others. Next, we have one of my favorite teacher accessories. This is the teacher record book. This is priced at $16, similar to the 7x9 notebooks. So it's pretty much the same size as those. You have a smaller coil. I don't think you can customize the coil color on the record books. I could be wrong, but I think it's only available in silver. It does come with this super pretty watercolor cover with a quote. I love that. But again, you can also purchase other 7x9 covers to put on here, which is a great option. So this record book, they actually released for the first time last year during the teacher lesson planner launch, and I'm pretty sure it was a huge hit, so I'm super glad that they brought this back again. So when you open it up, it looks very similar to the other planners and notebooks. You have your name page, and then the inside is very similar to the planners. So you have a contact information page, and then you have an events and volunteers page. And then you also have this communication log that can be found in the lesson planners as well. I think since this is a record book, having a communication log in it is a great feature, considering this is all about keeping records. So I think it's awesome that they thought to add that in here. Then behind this tab here, you have several of these graph pages that, again, are featured in the lesson planner. So you get a lot of the extra pages from the lesson planner in this record book. So if the lesson planner is not something that you need as a teacher and you just need something a little bit simpler, this is a great option to use completely on its own, but it's also great to pair with the lesson planner as well. You could do it either way. So you have several of those graph pages that you can use for all sorts of different things. You have tons and tons of options of how to utilize these pages. In the lesson planner, you only get 2 of these spreads, but you get several more in this record book. So I think that's really awesome. And then behind the next tab is your checklist pages, which is pretty much the majority of this book. If you are a teacher that uses student checklist pages, you are going to love this. I know a lot of people have gone digital with grades and entering those into whatever system your school has in place. But if you still like putting grades in on paper first, then this is a great option for that. But you don't have to just use it for that. You can use this to keep track of assignment turn-ins, permission slips, attendance, test scores. The options are endless. You can use it for so many different things. As a music teacher, I do a lot of performance assessment, and this is a great tool for me to easily walk around in the classroom as students are completing certain tasks and just easily jotting down their score without having to carry my computer around. And since it's so small, it's the perfect size for that sort of thing. I believe you have enough space on here for 36 names. I never go over 25 in a class, so that's the perfect amount for me. I always end up with extra, but I do know that some people in bigger schools do have more than 36 students in one class. If that is you, you have tons of these pages, so there's no reason that you couldn't just spill over into the next page. If you don't want to do that, it's also an option to just add in like a sticky note with those couple of extra kids that you couldn't fit on this page. So you definitely have a few different options in case you have a lot of students. And then I think you have 35 vertical columns as well, just to kind of give you an idea of how many spaces you have. And then there is one more tab here in the back where you have some extra notes pages. And again, I feel like you can never have too many extra notes pages. If you just need to jot things down, put in some reminders, maybe if you are assessing students, you can have a space in the back to kind of write down comments for yourself to come back to later. The options, again, I'm going to say this a million times, are endless. They truly, truly are. This is also a great product for people who aren't teachers. I've seen people use the Petite Planner checklists for all sorts of things. I've seen YouTubers use them for tracking their content. Project managers use them for tracking tasks for certain projects. There are tons and tons of uses. It's a great product, especially for only $16. And the pages are all the same quality as the planners and notebooks, which is also a bonus. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and set that aside. The next thing I want to talk about is the new Cool for School sticker book. If you've been around Erin Condren for years, like I have, you know that every single year they release a new teacher sticker book. And this sticker book, I think, has over like 600 stickers, which is amazing. And it's super cute. It's also really small and compact, so you can easily carry it with your planner. I'm just gonna quickly kind of flip through this so that you guys can see the stickers. So it looks like this first page has some flags. They say birthday, field trip, assembly, and testing, and then you have some labels and flags. And then it looks like you have some little to-do lists and memo stickers. I can't tell if you can see it, but these boxes are actually like little grids. Can you tell? I feel like my light is super bright, but Those are super cute. Sorry, my lighting is wonky. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So these have a little bit of the colorful harmony design, just some decorative little boxes. Then it looks like these are the transparent letter stickers. Then you have some gold foil letters. And then a ton of little labels. We have apples and it looks like little crayons. Those are cute. These are all days of the week in a silver foil. And then all of these apples say today. So you could put like little reminders and other things like that. And then you have a whole page of washi. It looks like these are all rose gold foil. Then you have some of these little circle labels. I think these are super cute to use in the teacher planner. I really, really like them. And some of them have specific words, to-dos, urgent, memo, don't forget. They're just nice to use as little reminders. And then you have some more transparent stickers and some more transparent icons. Oh my gosh, these are my favorite ones. I like to use these for meetings or certain events, and you can put the name of it on the label and then 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. or whatever. Those are some of my absolute favorites. I love those. And then these cute little dots or circles. Then you have a ton more flags, and these little scalloped circles are super cute. Some boxes and half circles. And then that's it. So just like always, tons and tons of extra little stickers that you can use throughout your planner. Okay, next let's take a look at these dashboards. So if you are not familiar with Erin Condren, then you're probably like, what the heck are these? If you do know Erin Condren pretty well, then you are very familiar with them. So these dashboards can be placed inside of your teacher lesson planner, the coiled lesson planner. So I'll grab mine here so you can kind of see. But just like the snap-in bookmarks, these can be snapped. You can put it on the outside of your planner or on the inside, but it's just a little dashboard that you can use their wet erase markers on to jot things down and then easily erase them, and you can use it over and over. It's a great alternative to sticky notes or notepads if you tend to go through those very quickly. The only thing is that you're going to have a wet erase marker on you, so just keep that in mind. But I am super excited about this one in particular. I absolutely love the functionality of this. So it has a list for copies, a list for things that need to get graded, and a list for like contacts that you need to get to before the end of the day. This is like everything I need as a teacher in a dashboard, because let me tell you, teachers are constantly getting interrupted. You're constantly switching from task to task. And I love how this just perfectly sets up a place for you to jot down, oh yeah, I need to make 24 copies of that math test. You can jot it down so that way when you move on to other things, you don't forget by the end of the day or the next morning that you need to make those copies. And then same thing with random things that need to get graded, or you have a parent that you need to contact before the end of the day. This is a quick spot that you can jot it down. And I just think this is so incredibly functional. They had to have worked with other teachers on this, because I'm like, yes, please. This is all I need in a teacher dashboard. And then the other side is really great too. You just have a general to-do list, and then you have this empty space that says looking ahead. So maybe something that's not urgent needs to get done right away, but you need to remember maybe for next week. Then you can just jot that down here, and hopefully you can get to it later. And this is the perfect little reminder for that. So super incredibly useful. I honestly don't use the dashboards a whole lot, but I really think I'm going to be using this one because it just has everything I need. The second dashboard here is just a pretty general one. You have the days of the week here. You have a before school to-do list and an after school to-do list. Again, very functional, right on point with functionality. I absolutely love it. And then the other side, you just have blank squares. I really see myself using this for certain Materials I might need to get out before my lesson for each grade level. So you have kinder, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's how I would use it, but there are several other options, obviously, depending on what you teach and what sort of things that you need to write down. But again, the possibilities are endless. I feel like that should be Erin Condren's new motto. The possibilities are endless because you really can use their products in so many ways. Oh, and before I forget, the prices on these for this smaller dashboard is $6.50, and for the larger dashboard, $7.50. So not too expensive, great price for something that can be used over and over and over. I'll get my planner set back aside over here as well. Let's talk about this thing here. I am absolutely obsessed. I don't know about you, but as a teacher, I've always loved having notepads and sticky notes on my desk for things that I quickly need to remind myself of. And this is really awesome because it kind of sets you up for the entire week. You have each day of the week, and then you have a little section that says today's prep with a to-do list. And I love this because I can just have this on my desk. I can quickly reference it when I'm getting everything out and ready in the morning, and I just think it's so functional. And then you do have just some extra lines over here to use however you wish. And then this little purple section down here is light enough that you can also jot things down in it. Again, incredibly useful, and you don't have to be a teacher to find this useful. I could really see a lot of people utilizing this at home or on their work desk. It's super great, and it's a great size. It doesn't take up a lot of room on your desk. I know sometimes those big desk calendars, for me, sometimes feel like they get in the way, but this would not. It's super small and super convenient. Oh yes, the price for this is $12. So that is a great price, honestly, especially since, again, you're getting that Erin Condren quality paper, and it's extremely functional and useful. So you could also use pencil on it and reuse the same page over and over until it gets dull before you move on to the next one. So you could really make this last throughout the entire school year if you really wanted to. All right, let's take a look at a couple of these other products I have here. So this is very similar to the laminated dashboards, except this is a magnetic dashboard. So you actually can take it apart like that and just flap it. Let me pull my planner back over here again. So you can just flap it over the edge of your planner, and it's the exact same thing as this one. So you have copies, grade, and contact, and then on the other side of it, you have to do and looking ahead. And this is really like heavy duty. It's super good quality. You could use it to bookmark your page in your planner, and then it double functions as a bookmark and a dashboard. And I'm sure you just use the wet erase markers on this like you would with the laminated dashboards. At least that's what would make sense to me. And the price for this one is $7.50. All right, and then let's take a look at this notepad here. This is just a general teacher notepad. It says in my classroom up at the top, and then you just have this to-do list section, and then you have a box up here that says contact and prep, and then a bigger box. So a lot of the similar concepts from those dashboards are just here on this notepad. If the dashboards aren't your thing, this is a nice option as well. Again, a little bit different from this one. So if you want something that's a little more daily, this is a great option. If you want a weekly schedule pad, then that is a great option. So again, they're just giving you so many different options. And the design looks like it is the Harmony design in this really pretty reddish orange color. Super cute. So again, lots and lots of uses for that. And you get several pages. I don't know exactly how many though. The price for this notepad is $10, and they just call it the Teacher Productivity Notepad. You can expect to find more notepads as well, just kind of their basic notepads in some of these designs, like the In Bloom and all that sort of stuff. So that is the notepad. And then this is really fun. So this is a sticky note ball. I can't remember how many stickers are on here. I think when I threw away the packaging, but I think there's like 300 sticky notes on it. It's kind of silly and fun. It's just a bunch of colorful little sticky notes that you can just keep on your desk, and it makes a cute little accessory. I'm sure your students would think it's cute. You could also keep it at home. Obviously, you don't have to be a teacher to find a use for this. Now, one thing I will say is that I did test one of these sticky notes, and they really aren't super sticky, which tends to be a problem with the Erin Condren sticky notes. I'm not sure why. I felt like some of their newer sticky notes from their most recent planner launch were a little bit stickier, but these ones aren't so much. So just keep that in mind. I think it also depends on like the humidity of the room that you're in and that sort of thing, but just keep it in mind. If they don't stick very well, you might have to like put a paperweight on it. But yeah, just a cute little fun accessory, and this will be $12.50. That's kind of pricey, but at the same time you are getting over 300 sticky notes, so I guess that's not too bad of a deal. So I'd probably buy it for a little less, like maybe $8, but $12.50 for the sticky note ball. And then last but not least, we have some dual tip markers. If you, again, have purchased from Erin Condren, then you're probably familiar with their dual tip markers, except these are dual tip list markers. So these are an entirely new product. I'm super excited about these. So as you can see, let me get that in focus. There you go. So each marker has a stamp at the end of it, and each stamp is in a different shape. So the black marker is a check mark, the orchid purple is an X, the navy is a dash, the teal is a circle, the tangerine is an asterisk, and the red color is a circle. And then on the other side of it, it's just a black ink fine tip marker. So these are actually really fun. Now, are they necessary? No, because all of these shapes are really quick and easy to just write with a pen. But the concept is really fun and really creative, and I think very functional for a teacher. So I actually tested these in the teacher record book. Let me pull that out. I used one of these back pages here. There it is. Okay, so I kind of played around with them a little bit, and as you can see, some of them turned out really well and some of them didn't, but that was mostly just because I had to get used to using it. My tip would be to make sure you are pressing down hard enough with the markers, because as you can see, like that black check mark and then a bunch of these teal circles were not complete, and it's just because I wasn't pushing hard enough. The circle one was the hardest one to actually get a filled out circle with. I think at first it was because it was my first time using it, and it's kind of like using a bingo dauber, like you have to kind of dab it a few times before the ink comes up. So I think that's kind of what was happening, because then over here in the second row, they turned out a little bit better. The asterisks and the X's worked really well. The circles all turned out really well. Over here you have the navy blue dashes, which I kind of tried to show you. You can easily use those for scoring things. So you just quickly dab the little dashes, and then you can write the numbers like 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, whatever. Sorry for the really bad handwriting, but you guys kind of get the gist. And then you're probably wondering what this last one is. Those are little hearts. That is the free gift with purchase. So let me talk about the free gift with purchase real quick. Essentially, if you purchase as an insider, you get a free gift with purchase until supplies run out. And the free gift with purchase this year is a red dual tip list marker that has a heart design. It's super, super cute. And then again, the other side is just black ink. So here, let me take it out and kind of show you a little bit better. And the red color is a tad different from the red color in the circles. I don't know if you can tell, but the red circles are a little bit darker and the heart is a little bit lighter. But yeah, just a fun little heart stamp list marker, whatever you want to call it, is your free gift with purchase. So I thought that was super fun, and I just think these are really, really awesome. There are just tons of ways that you can use them, specifically in the checklist pages, and I thought it was great to see how well they fit in the boxes. So you can obviously use it in the small 7x9 size or in the larger planners, which I think is great because that shows that they really thought about that and made sure that these would work with the planners and products that they sell. All right, you guys, I think that's everything that I was sent to preview for you. I hope that this gave you a good idea of what to expect and look for on launch day. My best advice would be to definitely take your time and look at everything that is available when you do shop, because there really are just so many options, and it's easy to put in an order really quick and then go back and realize that you forgot something or you didn't see something and now you want it, and then you're putting in 2 or 3 orders on launch day, and it can just feel super chaotic. So I know you want to get your orders in quick. You want to get those free gifts, but I would just really encourage you to take your time and make sure you've looked at everything that is available so that you can get everything at the best value. Something else that was shared with us is that teachers will also get 10% off on launch day, which is super awesome. They did 10% off for Teacher Appreciation Week, but they wanted to do that again for the new planners, and I just think that's incredible. I don't know if it works for homeschool teachers because I think they're using a school ID program. If you have any questions about that or want to know more information, definitely leave a comment down below and I can get in contact with my affiliate representative, Tori, and double check that information for you. Also, as I mentioned in my teacher lesson planner video, if you do decide to shop and I inspired you to purchase in any way, you can always feel free to use my affiliate links to do your shopping. I have them listed here in my video, as well as over in my bio on my Instagram. I will tag my Instagram handle here on the screen for you to go give me a follow and check me out over there. I'm not super active on Instagram, but I'm trying to get better. So no pressure to do that. But if you do decide to support me, I do receive a small commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So no worries on that front. And last but not least, leave a comment down below letting me know what accessories you are going to purchase, which teacher lesson planner you're excited about. We always, I feel like, get more and more options each year, and it gets harder and harder to decide. But I think it's so incredible and amazing that they take so many different ideas and styles into consideration to really find something for everybody. So yeah, I hope I covered everything. If you have any questions, again, let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.